What's up, guys? This is Bamblakopz, bringing you yet another game of Call of Duty Black Ops. I got a game of Domination here. I'm using the AK-74U Warlord, so I got two attachments on it. I have Grip, which really helps out the AK-74U with amazing accuracy. One of the most accurate full auto guns, I think. And I also have on dual mag because it gives you the quicker reload and also gives you a lot more ammo, which is very, very helpful if you're not going to run scavenger, which I don't think I've ever have done yet. I'll do it eventually for challenges and whatnot, but anyway, this one's not about the gameplay. This game is going to be pretty much entirely about a couple things, and that's a couple of my complaints for this game. Some things that I'd really like to see patched. And there's a couple main ones. All these complaints are going to have nothing to do with the people themselves that play the game. So, like camping, I have always complained about camping, but there's pretty much nothing you can do about that. And I don't have a big problem with kind of holding down a specific small area, like let's say this area right here around the fountain, just kind of hanging out here for a little while. I don't got necessarily a problem with that, but I hate people just standing in a corner and staring at the doorway the whole game. But I can't. There's nothing that you can do about that. There's going to be camping no matter what. I don't know what you can do to stop that. So that's things that people do, like overusages of a certain gun or a certain, maybe like too many claymores or whatever it may be. I'm not going to complain about that. These are things that I think that can be fixed in patches. And obviously Treyarch has worked really hard so far already in listening to the community and fixing things. So hopefully they'll work on the things that I'm just about to mention. There's pretty much four things that have, from the beginning, really frustrated me with this game. The number 4 thing, I'm going to kind of narrow it down from number 4 all the way down to 1, 1 being my least favorite thing in this game. Number 4 is sniping in general, and not just because I like quickscoping, which I do, but I didn't run around ever in any game and say, I'm going to quickscope this game. You know what I mean? I always just said, I'm going to snipe this game. And I use quickscoping as a tool of mine. And I posted up a search and destroy vid a little bit ago. I discussed snipers in general more in my complaints about them. Since the patch, I definitely like what they're doing. I could use one more patch. I'm not entirely sure if they're going to, but I'd like one more patch just to help quickscoping a little bit more so that the snipers will be more accurate, even at long range. But I can't complain, so we'll just keep it how it is for now. The number 3 thing that really gets on my nerves in this game is commando. The commando lunge, not the gun commando, like knifing long distance. That's another thing that they worked on with the patch, and I'm definitely happy about that. But there's still one thing that gets on my nerves. The lunge distance right now, I think, is pretty good. I've still seen people lunge like 5-6 feet. To me or right next to me, like a teammate gets knifed from a really long distance. That usually has to do with lag, and there's not much you can do about that. And I mean, you can kind of lower the lunge again, but I think this distance is okay for what the lunge distance is right now. But one thing I really wish they would do, and I think it's entirely possible, especially in future Call of Duty games, and I think it's also possible in a patch sooner or later whenever they decide to do it, and that's just to not allow you to lunge through bullets. So maybe within 1 second after taking damage from a gun or a grenade or whatever, you can't do the lunge anymore. You can still knife, but only like right in front of you. You won't lunge anymore. So it'll be like old first-person shooters where they had like a melee attack and there was no lunge attached to it at all. It was just you could melee. If you're getting shot, I just hate putting a bullet or two into somebody and then all of a sudden he lunges 5 feet through my bullets and ends up killing me. I'm like, it seems like they added like a teleportation system that if you're within an inch away from the guy and within like a couple feet of the guy, you're just gonna zoom right through the bullets and stuff and end up getting, it doesn't work out that way. I wish that the lunge is, I think, the right distance right now. I like the lunge distance, but what I really wish they would do is completely take out lunging within a second after taking damage. That way, you don't have to deal with starting somebody off and them kind of in a nervous rage just slamming the melee button and luckily getting you, which just frustrates me a lot. The number 2 thing that really has been frustrating me in this game is something else that I think they could fix in a patch, and that is simply the stupid Stupid, stupid RC cars. I like RC cars in general just because they're fun to use. You know, driving around with this little explosive attached to a gun is pretty freaking awesome. I mean, attached to a car, excuse me. I think it's really cool, but I just think it's way too overpowered as a 3 kill streak. You know, getting 3 kills in this game is not difficult, especially if you have somebody with decent skill. And it's kind of like what they did with Martyrdom back in the day, and the death streaks in Modern Warfare 2. They're kind of saying, oh, if there's somebody who's not as good at the game, let's give them something to help them out. So giving somebody a pretty much an automatic 1 kill at least killing streak at 3 is like, okay, the people who aren't as good get to use this and have fun. And right as I say this guy like got a double or triple RC car underneath it. I don't know. You guys can count how many RC cars in this game. It's a ridiculous amount. They just frustrate me because every few seconds there's an RC car driving around. And I understand that people are not that great, so it's like, yeah, I had this really cool kill streak, and it only was 3 to get, only cost me three kills to get it, or even 2 if you're using the perk that allows you to get a kill streak with 1 less death. But even if you, but what happens is the people who are really good use it as well. So you get these people who aren't that good, and getting a 5 kill streak is like the most amazing thing in the world to that person. So getting a 3 kill streak is difficult for them. And I understand that, but then you get people who getting kill streaks is cake. Getting 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or 11 happens almost every game, and then they end up getting like 15 kill streaks in one game for the RC cars. I mean, I don't even use RC cars at all, but when I'm running UAV at 3, which is semi-often, I usually get them kind of, you know, as long as I'm dying a decent amount, I'll get them probably like 5, 6, 7 times in a game because it's not too difficult. And imagine if they had RC cars, that's 5, 6, 7 automatic kills, and it just frustrates me a lot. Especially in Search and Destroy, where it completely ruins the pace of the game. Sort of like when there was a Predator missile in Modern Warfare 2, when you heard that, Predator missile inbound, you would just run inside of a building, wait for it to come down, and then you can keep on playing. But if you hear that there's an RC car out there, and you're playing Search, you have to hide in a certain area, or kind of sneak around very creepily for like a whole, whatever it is, 30 seconds, a minute straight, and you're just sitting around waiting and waiting and waiting for that thing to eventually kill one of your teammates or blow up somewhere. And it ruins the pace of the game, I think. It's just, I think it should be moved back down to 5. And I actually have talked to some guys. I haven't got any replies back yet, which is understandable because somebody like JD2020 gets so many questions all the time. So, but I've literally tweeted him like once a day almost, saying, please to make the RC car a 5 kill streak. I'm running out of time here, so I gotta hurry up for my last main thing I really hate, and that is second chance. I hate second chance. Talk about something that ruins the game, the pace of the game for me. I cannot even tell you how many kills I've gotten. Just, I should have got a kill and I don't get it. I can't tell you how many times that's happened to me. When it's, I mean, I've had times where there's 3, 4 guys standing in front of me, and all of them have second chance, and I don't get a single kill, but I put them all on the ground, and then they end up getting revived by every single one of their teammates. It just ruins the pace of the game for me. I really, it's the main thing I hate big time. And I play hardcore sometimes too, and that completely, it's terrible in hardcore because pistols are either 1-shot kill or 2-shot kill in hardcore. So you can instantly put somebody down, think that he's dead because you don't even get the little logo, you know, plus 50 EXP or 100 EXP or whatever it is. You don't even get that notification on hardcore. So you put somebody down, you think they're dead, and suddenly they just one-shot you with a pistol and you're done. It's just, it's beyond me while it's in the game. I hate it so much. It's one of my least favorite things. It is my least favorite thing in this game, I think. Yeah, it's definitely the thing. And I don't know how they're going to be able to patch that. It seems like something difficult to patch. I'm running out of time with this game. With this, you know, so I don't know. That's kind of my thoughts on things that frustrate me. I think the host quit, which is why it froze right here without it being done. But I still came up with a really good score. 79 kills, 4 deaths. Definitely one of my most impressive games. I like this map a lot too because the spawns are pretty predictable. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this vid. I hope you guys enjoyed my little rants. Down below, you guys can post your thoughts on the things that I dislike and other things that maybe you dislike. And you know, if you disagree with me, agree with me, that's cool. Just say it below, and we can start a little discussion. More vids to come, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Merry Christmas in a couple days, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.